Hello there, welcome to In My Opinion for The Legend of Santa. The game is split into 4 different simple mini-stories, with it being someone usually trying to screw around with Santa. Such as the first one being a goblin blasting Santa out of the sky, or another that has Santa and a missus about to load the presents and a witch steals all the presents and asks for a ransom. Each mini-story starts and ends with a little cutscene that's pretty cute, and while it's nothing super deep, it's fine for what it is. What we got here is an old school 2D platformer, so you'll be jumping across platforms and on top of enemies' heads to kill them. The game also offers some power-ups for Santa like coal and candy canes, allowing you to attack from afar, though if you're hit once it goes away. You can also find Santa coats in some of the cubes, which is needed when you get hit, as one hit gets Santa into his boxers and the next will kill him, so getting that coat basically heals you. The controls themselves are responsive, which is a good thing for this game as it doesn't make you feel cheated if you miss a jump. I feel the game challenge-wise is pretty welcoming to those who are starting gaming, or maybe it's just your first 2D platformer. Though the game did get a little more challenging as you got to the final episode levels. The levels themselves are pretty short and there ain't a whole bunch, and you can even skip one, which is a good thing, since if you lose all your lives you have to start all the way back at the very first level of the episode. This does sound annoying, but the game is really generous with 1-ups, as there's usually one in each level and even sometimes right before a boss fight, and it's always there. So if you die, you just get that life right back. Of course, Santa loves cookies, and getting 100 cookies gives you a 1-up, and there's a crap ton of cookies in each level, and by the 3rd episode, there's a level you can pick that gives you a 1-up and some power-ups. So as you can see, I ain't lying. You of course have some boss fights, and they're pretty simple with 3 hits and they're dead. But I will say the final boss is a bit of a problem, as I felt his hit detection was off, leading to annoying deaths. Besides that, I found them pretty fun and each mixes it up a little. The game also allows for 4-player local co-op, with one being Santa and the rest being elves. I didn't really try this mode cause I ain't got no one, but hey, it's there if you want it. Other than that, there's not much else to do after beating the game. Okay, I know visually this game looks like a certain Brooklyn Plumbers game, but that obvious thing aside, it still looks pretty nice. Santa looks adorable here, and for at least the first episode, it has a pretty winter Christmassy feel, even having a pretty good rendition of Silent Night at the boss's lair. Would I have liked if every episode was Christmas heavy? Sure, but I don't mind it changes it up a little. I mean, we basically got a Halloween episode, and I do love me some Halloween. Some of the enemies also change up depending on the episode, which is always nice. You also have some visual options for the background, aspect ratio, and such. I'll put mine to be 16:9 and scaled to fit. The game runs perfectly fine as I experience no hiccups, be it frame drops or crashes. This turned out to be a little cute, fun Santa-themed platformer that, while welcoming to new gamers, does have a little dash of challenges to get to in later episodes. The game took me about like an hour and change to beat, and there's not much when it comes to replay value unless you want to do some couch co-op. I say if you want an enjoyable bite-sized Christmas game, then it's worth your time, and has a good chance to make you feel jolly. I hope you enjoy my thoughts on this game, and for gamers' sake, keep gaming.